Hi guys, welcome back to my kitchen. On today's video, I want to share with you guys how to make soy milk in the comfort of your home from scratch. Please keep watching till the very end. The primary ingredient we need is dried soybean. Here I have 3 cups of dried soybean. I got the soybean from Amazon. So pour into a big bowl and add some hot water. Let it stay there for some hours, between 4 hours to 24 hours. You can even just leave it overnight, and after that you notice that it has tripled in size. Next, go ahead and pre-cook the soybean for about 15 to 20 minutes. Guys, don't even miss this step. The first time I tried making soy milk, I did not pre-cook the soybean and it had this very bad beany taste. We could not even drink the soy milk. We had to pour it away. So please do not try skipping this step. Make sure you pre-cook your soybean before you proceed. Then I'm going to transfer this into a very big bowl to help me to properly remove the skin. You know how we wash beans for akara or for moi moi? That is exactly what we are going to do now. So using your fingers, gently massage the beans to loosen off the skins from the beans. After that, drain out the skin, that's the peel of the beans. It's gonna sail on top, so make sure you add more water to help it sail on top very well, and then you just drain off the water on top and the skins will come off. So you have to repeat this step a few times to remove all the skins. Now that all the skins are removed from the beans, give the soybeans a very good rinse and drain. Next, we are going to blend the beans. You need a very strong blender. Here I have my what's the name again? I've forgotten. I have my very strong blender here. I'm going to blend the beans. I added some water. Please do not add too much water, okay? You don't want the soy milk to be too watery and lose the taste. So after blending or grinding, I'm going to transfer into a bowl and repeat the same process for the rest of the beans. Now we are going to use a strainer to remove the fiber from the milk. I got this from Shein. You can check your nearby store or just check online stores. It comes in different sizes. So I'm just going to pour in the ground soy pulp and then squeeze and press on this until all the milk comes out. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to also rinse out the chaff because I don't want to waste anything here. So I'm also going to rinse out whatever is still left in the bag. I'm going to rinse it out in another container of water just to make sure that I strained out all the milk. I don't want to waste anything, as I said before. But when you're doing this, make sure you don't have too much water in that bowl. You're going to see what I'm talking about very soon. So I have this bowl here and I have about 4 cups of water here. I'm just going to also place this bag after squeezing out the milk, of course, and then just rinse it out here just to make sure that I have all my soy milk. No waste, guys. Go ahead and repeat the same process until you are done with all the soy milk. You can also use the traditional method we use for akam. You can just tie one of this strainer in a large bowl and use it to sieve out your soy milk, but I prefer this method. I feel like it is faster. This is the fiber, the chaff. I don't know what to do with this, but I'm very sure that it is very useful, but I don't know how to use it, and I didn't even try to use it. So if you're interested in using the fiber, you can research and see how you can make use of it. It is very, very rich in protein and other vitamins. So go ahead and repeat the same process, and then this is what I have. I'm going to pour the one in this container into the one in the pot, and I'm going to start boiling on medium heat. And yes, this is the chaff. Please let me know in the comment section what I can do with this, because I don't know yet. So this is me cooking my soy milk in medium heat. Please do not leave this and go away, because it is going to boil and boil over, and you regret even stepping out from your kitchen. It's going to start foaming at the top, and next thing you see that it will overboil, and what you have to do at this point is to keep stirring. See, if you're not here to catch this stage, it's going to mess up your kitchen, your stove top, everything. So when this starts happening, keep stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring until it settles down. You have to cook this for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes until there are no more foams on top. That's when you know it is ready. Now turn off the heat and let the milk cool down enough for you to handle. This is what it's looking like now. You're going to notice a film on top of the milk. It did not form in mine because I kept stirring, but if you leave this and go away, it's going to form a film on top of it. So just strain it out again for the last time to remove that film. And this is what we have now, guys. I'm going to flavor this soy milk. This is optional. Okay, you can add sugar, any sweetener of your choice, dates, honey, maple syrup. I also added some vanilla flavor. And then next is to chill and enjoy. You can decide to leave yours plain, unsweetened. However you decide to enjoy your soy milk, it is fine. But this here is very, very high in protein and other vitamins, and it is good if you're a vegetarian or if you're just trying to eat healthy. It is plant-based. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Until then, bye.